This is the scary story about the maid.
There was a man named Steve who was super busy.
His house was always a mess and he never had time to clean it.
So he hired a maid.
The next day before he left for work,
The maid was already there ready to clean. When Steve got back home,
the house was spotless and the maid was already gone. All of a sudden he smelled a very bad odor.
and he couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Steve told the maid the next day about the smell and she said she'll take care of it.
When Steve got home from work that day,
The smell was even worse. He then heard a noise coming from the basement.
when he went down the basement stairs,
He saw the maid standing in the corner. He then asked her, "What is that smell?"
the maid looked at him with a twisted smile and pointed on the ground where she was standing.
Right beneath the maid's feet were multiple decomposing dead bodies.
Steve then let out a scream and tried to run up the stairs.
But before he could get away, the maid stabbed him multiple times in the back.
As Steve laid on the staircase bleeding out,
The maid got down and whispered in his ear,
"You should have never hired me."